Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are LIVE from Danville Neal Community, where we have East Lawrence facing off against the Danville Hawks. Danville is 1-3. East Lawrence is 2-1 going into this Region 7 4A contest. Just to kind of give you an update for Danville, they are currently 1-3. They have beat Tharptown and lost to Wilson. They have lost to Deschler, lost to West Limestone. Andrew Williams is the head coach. This is his fifth year at Danville, amassing a 15-30 record. He is also the head coach of Linden and W.S. Neal with a 139-79 winning record. Danville versus East Lawrence, the historic records between the two. East Lawrence leads 6-4, and it's been 6 straight wins for East Lawrence. The last time Danville has beaten East Lawrence was in 1992. A great year for people graduating high school. Not that anybody that I know graduates. As you can tell, also, right now I am solo tonight. I may try to. I've been informed that this is not Neil. So why is there? My wife is telling me. So there's only one of y'all listening, so we can have the discussion. So why is the elementary school called Danville Neal?
I'm going to assume that somebody more knowledgeable about Warren County history can probably correct this, but I'm going to assume that they used to be two different schools.
Oh, okay.
Neil is not far down the road.
Okay, so we are not in the Neal community. We just
You'll know you're in Neil when you get to a funky intersection.
funky intersection equals Neal, the community. So we are just in plain old fashioned Danville, Alabama, off of Highway 36 that connects Mountain, Hartselle, and Danville. Again, right now I'm running solo. I may try to convince somebody to come up here. My wife won't get on the headset very long. If she does put it on, I try to get Coach Stover next to me, but there's a big wall in between us, and he didn't think he could film and do this at the same time. So you may just be with me long-winded while we do this. Again, we got Danville versus East Lawrence. Right now, the current Region 7 standings have Deschler in first being at 3-0, West Morgan 2-0. Hatton is 2-1. East Lawrence and Central are both 1-2. Brooks, West Limestone, and Wilson are 1-2, and Danville is 0-3. Last week, East Lawrence lost to Hatton 21-12. Early on, Hatton put 2 touchdowns early in the first quarter. East Lawrence came back and answered that with a 9-yard run by Kay McClure, making it 16-13. But then Hatton put a drive together and went up 16-21. East Lawrence had a chance before half to put the ball in the end zone, got stopped short of the goal line at the 1-yard line. But we come out in the second half. We stop Hatton in their first drive, and we take our first drive in the second half. And we have a pass from Kay McClure to Trey Trussell for 23 yards. That leads it to 12-21. And that's where the game will end. 4 turnovers for the Eagles really hurt a lot going on. We had 2 that were inside the 15-yard line going in to score. We also had our very first play was a turnover, was an interception also. So that was kind of rough to be able to handle, but here we are. Going over to some last week's scores in the region. Last week, Deschler destroyed Wilson 49-6. Brooks, who everybody thought was dead in the water, beat Central 27-7. West Limestone beat Danville 42-21. Again, we talked about Hatton 21-12, and then West Morgan won 8-7. Just a reminder to put that community in your thoughts and prayers, as they have a player, Cole Thorne, that had a brain injury, had a head injury. It seems to be that he is on the path to healing, so that is good. Also, for the East Lawrence community, keep your thoughts and prayers with Trey Trussell, who had an undisclosed injury. I won't tell you about it, but he did have an injury, and he will be out for the season. So, again, wish him a quick and speedy recovery. So that's that last week. So this upcoming week, the big game will be in Hatton, where you have West Morgan, who is 2-0, versus Hatton, which is 2-1. Then you have West Limestone at Central, Wilson at Brooks, East Lawrence at Danville, and then Deschler is off this week. As you see, we are about to go. We have the coin toss going out here. And East Lawrence will have the choice of heads or tails. I'm going to ask my wife, heads or tails, what would you choose?
Are you talking?
I'm talking to you, yes.
I'm listening to you on delay.
Oh.
Through the string. So what did you ask?
I asked you heads or tails?
Oh, tails.
Tails always. That's what I always pick too, tails. But I didn't. But if it requires any type of game of chance, I lost. So we won the toss and we defer, and so Danville should accept the ball, and so they will go on offense first. So if you haven't been to Danville lately, they have some construction going on. They've added some bleachers to their home side, a new press box up there on the home side too. Nice black fencing around the way, and they have a concession stand that's not quite done yet, but they have a concession stand that's going up. So along with the new gym facilities that they have, so it's not a bad little place to have a game. It's been a lot worse, that's for sure. So again, we will start off kicking the ball off. So as you see, coming from left to right, the scoreboard is on the right-hand side. You will also notice, and I'll pan over. Hopefully I can do a little bit better. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, in true East Lawrence away game fashion, it is homecoming for the other team. So you'll have to get to see the halftime festivities as we get ready to come through our Minions and Gru run through. And the East Lawrence Eagles take the field. Sorry, there may be a lot of dead time because I don't have anybody to talk to, so just bear with me. I can wax poetic about different things if you want me to, but I don't think you do. So you want me to wax? Huh? My wife says you want me to wax poetic. You sure you don't want to put a headset on? That is up to you. So again, Danville will be back to return the opening kickoff. We had a little bit of rain today, which I thought came out of nowhere. It has cooled the temperature off a little bit out here. It's made it feel pretty decent after it's been sultry all week long. Number 16, I believe that's Kavian Smith that is kicking off this week. East Lawrence lined up in their 5x5 typical kickoff return formation. Danville has two deep. And here we go. Put some air underneath it. The ball is picked up about the 25-yard line. And the defense brings him down. That was about the 15-yard line. Sorry about that. So Danville will start the ball off in the first part of the game with at the 31-yard line, 26-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Danville at the 26-yard line. So Danville comes out. They come out with their three receivers, a fullback, and a halfback. Straight give. They're coming right at us. And that seems to be the weak spot of our defense, is to have the team run right at us. So it'll be interesting to see how we adjust to that. So the ball moves up to about the 30-yard line. So a gain of 4. Same formation as before. A jet across the formation. They break one tackle, turn it up, and the group comes to tackle. It's going to be short of the first down. Up first down. So they made it to the 36-yard line. So a gain of 6 by the Hawks. First down. So usually something that we do usually pretty good is defend east and west. It's usually north and south that has been a little more difficult for us to be able to deal with. They line up on the ball, but they don't appear to be in that great of a hurry to be able to call a play. Cutback lane, that's one of the things our defensive ends has got to watch out for. We come running up the field, and they just run underneath us. So a gain of 4 to the 40-yard line. Again, it's 2nd and 6 for the second time. Ten minutes on the clock. Tight formation this time for Danville. Meshing it out, trying to get the ball to the outside, overthrows. So 3rd and 6. Danville trying to throw the ball instead of running the ball. But they also may think that it's going to be 4-down territory also, where they're just going to run it regardless. But they're going to go 4 downs regardless of what happens out there. Let's get a 2-by-2 formation for the Hawks. Drop back to pass again. The quarterback's in trouble. Having dead to rights. The sack for the Eagles. Now they go from a possible 4-down territory to now almost for sure punt. So the ball is back to the 29-yard line. So a loss of 11 there on the sack. Back deep for the Eagles appears to be Kane McClure. Ball snapped over his head. He does get it off, though. Catches it on the run. Breaks a tackle. This could go to the house. Oh, he fumbles the ball, though. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he may have been looking to celebrate too soon. So a possible touchdown goes into a turnover for the Eagles. Kavian Smith, I believe that was, took that short punt, ran it, and then fumbled the ball. The officials seem to be discussing something. There is a flag on the field. Probably a block in the back or man downfield, or not sure what yet. That's never a good thing if you're a head coach and the white hat comes to explain to you what's going on. That means you're probably not going to like what's called. So a block in the back by East Lawrence. It's declined. So first down. So it is a first down for Danville. So that was a flag on East Lawrence, but it's irrelevant. It's wiped out because Danville will get the ball back. So Danville will try again here. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Let's see if they go back to running the ball. And they do, straight ahead. Good tackle by Javian Smith. Appears to be a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 from the 18-yard line. Quick bubble route out there to the opening of the territory, but the good job by the defense of coming up and gang tackling there. Gets the ball to the 20-yard line, so a gain of 2. So it looks like it's about 3rd and 7 from the 20-yard line for the Hawks. It's 7:57 left on the clock here. Looking to drop back deep. And again, 3rd and long. And here the quarterback gets sacked again. Good coverage by the Eagles. The Hawks don't have much time to be able to throw the ball at all. So it appears to be a loss of about 2. So it's 4th and 10 from the 18-yard line. They're looking to kick the ball again. It was adventures in kicking last time, so we'll see if that happens again. Good snap this time. Punts up. Get away from it, get away from it, get away from it. It doesn't make it to the 40-yard line, so East Lawrence will start off with really excellent field position. So East Lawrence will have the ball for the first time officially. And it'll be on the 37-yard line. Got a bunch trip set over here. Quick pitch to the outside. Dalton Gay. And he fumbles the ball. So the Eagles have touched the ball twice and put it on the ground twice. Yes, as our crowd has said, hold on to the ball because we're trying to fumble the ball. So it makes it to the 32-yard line. So a gain of 5 for Dalton Gay. 2nd down and 5. Again, that tight trips look again. McClure takes it to the short side of the field. Short of the first down. Ball is placed on appears to be the 30-yard line. So gain of 2. It is 3rd down and 3 for the Eagles. Same formation, probably coming the opposite direction now. Nope. Power play for Dalton Gay. Lowers his shoulder. He's going to get the first down to the 25-yard line. So Gay goes for 5 yards and gets the first down. So now the first time we have a different formation here. We have Jay Davis in the backfield as a fullback. Just a quarterback lead and nothing there. Get caught from the backside. Ball gets moved back about 2 yards, so a loss of 2 for the Eagles to the 27-yard line, 2nd and 12. Jet motion. Oh, they run speed option to the outside. Speed option is some new little wrinkle. With a gain of 0, so it's 3rd and 12 from the 27-yard line. Now we've come back out with 4 skinny guys now, taking Jay out of the backfield. A 2-by-2. Roll out to the right. Oh, he just throws the ball up for grabs. Nobody there. So 4th and 12 for the Eagles. Fairly stagnant drive right now. So it is 4th and 12 for the 27-yard line. Timeout taken by Danville. So right now it is 4:34 midway through the first quarter, and we got nothing to nothing. If nothing can happen, but yet something's happened, that is what's going on here. Again, the first drive East Orange had, we stopped Danville. Ball is snapped over the punter's head. Punter finally picks it up, kicks it. Our up back man, I think it's Kavian Smith, picks it up, runs it. He's got clear path to the end zone. He fumbles it. Danville picks it back up. Danville goes 3 and out. Our first play from scrimmage for the offense is fumbled on the ground, but we recovered and we keep on going. So no harm, no foul, but still we aren't going very far right now. So East Lawrence again comes by a 2-by-2 formation. Just run it. Yep, that's the best play we got right now is Kane running the ball. Will he get the first down will be the question. It appears it is short. He does not make the first down. So the scramble happens, and Kane is short with the first down. So East Lawrence will come back on defense, and Danville will come out on offense. So the ball made it to the 15-yard line, so I guess it came short by an inch. So again, Danville will take care of the ball, take over at the 15-yard line. Call them play from the sideline. So again, Danville comes out. Straight ahead run. So gain of about, looks like it made it to about the 19-yard line. So we'll say a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 for Danville. Again, if I'm Danville, I'm running the clock out, running 4 yards of the pop. They're dropping back and throwing it, which has not been very successful for Danville. But this avoids getting sacked, but then get tossed down in the backfield. So again, it appears to me, an 0-10 coach, that Danville should just run the ball because every time they've dropped back to pass, Bad things, man. Bad things. So the ball is back at the 15-yard line, so a loss of 4. So it's 3rd down and 10 for Danville. Three receivers down to our side, one up top. Roll out for Danville. He's got the receiver, but throws it behind him. So that's incomplete. So Danville will come again and punt from their own 15-yard line. So as far as possessions, field position, I mean, East Orange has got it golden right now. 2:48 on the clock. But to be honest, neither team has done much with the ball. Punt is up into a scrum, and somehow we picked it up. I don't know why or how we picked it up. Tyler Bales picks it up. We are living dangerously by picking up random punts. There should be certain words to tell the kids to get away from the ball that may not be being said. So the ball is at the, it may have hit one of Danville's pit players. So the ball's at the 35-yard line. So again, two backs in the backfield. Crossing it up. Javian Smith breaks it to the outside, and he may make it to the house. He gets a long run for the Eagles. So number 9, Smith, gets a long ride all the way out to the 11-yard line. So a gain of 24 there for the Eagles. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. .230 on the clock. Straight give off in the backfield, gets caught from behind. I'm sorry, I guess he got it to the 9-yard line, so it's 2nd and goal now. The ball is now at, sorry, this angle that I'm at, it's not very conducive to see anything. It looks like it's about the 13-yard line, so we'll say a loss of 4. But it's 2nd and goal for the Eagles. A quick throw out to the outside. Incomplete. So now it's 3rd and goal from the 13. How are their chili cheese fries? Not bad. So get a thumbs up for Danville's chili cheese fries. That's
They actually salted and seasoned the fries.
salting and seasoning the fries is big. Three receivers up top, one down below. Kane scrambling. They had a spy for him. He fakes. He keeps on running, but it's coming back. There's a flag where you would think it'd be holding. Again, it's taking forever to call this call. So it appears to be a flag on East Lawrence. Holding by the Eagles, even though that looks like a little bigger than holding up. Okay, back to the 23-yard line. So, yeah, it is a 10-yard penalty on the Eagles. So we have 3rd and goal from the 23-yard line. And the Eagles are going to have to call timeout. We can't get this formation set up. So the first quarter has been very lackluster for both teams. And those of y'all that have been at the games at East Lawrence, all 3 games that we've played, there has been a vibe just in the stadium itself that was loud and raucous. And this one, there's a doornail right now, which is kind of a sad because it is high school football in America. And so everybody should be getting hyped up about it. But right now, it's deader than a doornail. So we need something good to happen for the Eagles to kind of get this going up a little bit. But we are kind of a back against the wall. If you can be back against the wall on your other team's side of the field, but it is 1st and goal from about the 23 to 24-yard line. So an empty set for the Eagles. Only McClure in the backfield, which may be a way for him to scramble. And we have false start by the Eagles. So 2 straight plays of penalties, which makes the Eagles at 3rd and goal from about the 28-yard line. So same formation. Offsides penalties or false start penalties is one reason why I'm bald. Just drop back pass. Throws it up deep. Incomplete. Incidental contact there. So it's 4th and goal from the 23-yard line. I might imagine you might see the same play happen. So again, play clock going down. Dalton Gay in the backfield with Kane McClure. 2x2 set, 10 on the play clock. Pump fake. Then Kane goes down. So the East Lawrence Eagles had the ball to where we were at 1st and goal to then going all the way back to past the 30-yard line. So now Danville yet again will take the ball over. So it looks like on the 27-yard line. So 1st and 10 by Danville. Straight ahead run. Appears to be about a gain of 4 yards. So the ball is spotted at the 31-yard line. So a gain of 4 yards. Again, Danville getting 4 yards per run. Why they're doing anything else besides running the ball, I still don't know. There is no rule that says you have to throw the ball. As the clock is ticking down for this quarter. Again, straight ahead, right at the Eagle defense. Gets it past the 45-yard line. Ball is spotted at the 46-yard line. So a gain of 15 yards for the Hawks. 1st and 10. Danville's just happy with it to go to the end of the second quarter. So again, at the end of the first quarter, it is East Lawrence 0, Danville 0. And honestly, this has been me on prom night ugly football by both teams. Neither team has been able to do much with the ball, even though the last 2 plays, Danville has started to run the ball up the gut. And to me, if they just stop trying to throw the ball and just run, that'll be good. One interesting thing is that it doesn't appear that Kane is running the ball. I don't know if his shoulder is all right or not, because he did hurt his shoulder against West Limestone. So there isn't a lot of him running the ball, which is unusual. But Dalton Gay has run the ball hard. Smith has run the ball hard. We've just shot ourselves in the foot a couple of times. So in Danville, we have a 30-minute quarter, which is pretty stinking fast. Which that means that's the kiss of death. That means it's about to come to a screeching halt. Danville has the ball on the 46-yard line, heading into the East Lawrence territory. Straight ahead run again for Danville. Good tackle. I believe that's by Maddox Harville. So loss of 1 there to the 45-yard line. So 2nd down and 11 for the Hawks. Good tackle. Again, straight ahead give. Good wrap up. This would be Chandler Bolding with a great wrap up tackle there. Only a gain of a yard there by the Hawks. So now East Lawrence has done their due diligence here and forced Danville into a throwing down, which they do not like to be able to do. They have not been very successful at all in it. Almost picked off and almost caught. Aiden Jones almost had that pick, but then the Danville receiver almost got it after he missed. So it's 4th and 10 from the 45-yard line. This will be the 4th punt for Danville, and 2 of those punts have been adventurous. Fake pass. Fake punt by Danville. We may have gotten away with some pass interference because we had their receiver doubled up and pushed him way out of bounds. But East Lawrence yet again with the ball on Danville's side of the ball. So East Lawrence 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Hand off to Gay. Gets hit in the backfield. Goes forward, though, for about 2 yards. Second down and 8 from the 44-yard line. Second down and 8. Ball fake. Kane breaks one tackle. They are bound and determined not to let 22 hurt them. Somebody else is going to have to step up for the Eagle offense. Third down and 12 for the Eagles. Got a block. They're encouraging from the stands. And a timeout, the second one from East Lawrence. Play clock was going down. Despite being warned over and over again from the sideline about that. So again, lackluster performance by both teams, to be brutally honest here. East Lawrence has not moved the ball very well at all, and Danville hasn't been able to do much either. This is just shoe leather ugly right now. Somebody's going to have to figure out something to do for either one of these teams to be able to move the ball. And this East Lawrence has started with the ball on Danville's 37, 35, and now 46-yard line. And so far, we have not got much of anything. The biggest play that we've had was a 24-yard run by Smith. So now we're in trips formation, which means we're probably going to roll out here to the 3-receiver side, which we do. And he's just tucking and running it from the get-go, and nothing's there. So a gain of 2 for McClure. So 4th and 10 from the 46-yard line to Danville. 8:45 on the clock. Across the field, Smith. It's went through Smith's hands and hits a Danville defender square in the chest. Incomplete pass. So the game of offensive futility continues, with Danville now getting another shot to possibly get the ball across midfield for the first time. Is on the 46-yard line of Danville. I'm not sure what we're waiting on as far as Danville still there on the field a long time waiting to call a play. So Danville comes out. In their normal formation. 3 receivers and a fullback. Straight ahead. Romero's there. Mano the slender with the tackle again. So no gain at all. Well, actually, they gave him a loss. So second down and 11 for the Hawks. If you're just not with us, absolutely nothing has happened, and this is the second quarter. And that's me getting excited about it, too. But Danville milking the clock. Counter tray for the quarterback. Gets a couple of yards on it. Ball to the 47-yard line. Gain of 2 there, so it is third down and 9. Very interesting if you saw that. The sideline judge has his foot placed in between the 2 tick marks, but yet the umpire placed the ball at one of the tick marks. Drop back and pass wide open is number 1. He gets blown up, and that is going to be a flag because he hit him right in the head, but nobody had him covered, and he was wide open. A gain of 18 yards and a first down for Danville with a flag that's going to be coming for East Lawrence. Oh, I don't know if it needs to be bleeped out or not, but there is some bleeping that probably needs to be happening about now. But the Smith kid hit him square in the helmet, and you're going to get a flag for that every single day. So it's going to be an additional 15 yards added onto this. It should put the ball roughly around the 20-yard line. Despite what everybody's saying, that is not a terrible call. That was a good call. So 15-yarder puts the ball to the 20-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Now the question comes, do the Hawks have a kicker? 6:52 on the clock in the second quarter. Faking the jet, quarterback GT. Good tackle from behind. That's Maddox Harville, I believe. So ball made it to. Oh, nope. A penalty on Danville now. So penalty on Danville, so that goes back 5 yards. So it's first down and 15. One thing I don't like about the officials is that they're counting the yards off before they're telling us what exactly happened. So first down and 15 from the 25-yard line. Danville has the ball. A mesh route. Quarterback running for his life. Throws the ball. Incomplete. Hits the ground. So it'll be second down and 15 for the 25-yard line. FYI, the officials can call holding on every play, so you can hold your breath whenever you're yelling at the officials about calling holding. It's high school football. I held every single play, and I loved it. But I was good at not getting called at it. Second down and 15. Straight ahead. Oh. Kay McClure comes in like a flying javelin. Levin was able to bounce off it a little bit. So the ball makes it to the 22-yard line. So a gain of 3 for the Hawks. It makes it 3rd and 12. Again, Danville happy to run the clock. It is 5:40 on the clock in the second quarter. Score is a big whopping 0-0. Quick out route, incomplete pass. So now it's 4th down and 12 from the 22-yard line. 0-0. Just in case you didn't know, that was how many points I scored in basketball in high school. That was also my batting average in baseball in high school, too. But the coach did let me foul and rebound in basketball. He wouldn't let me shoot, though. 4th down and 12 from the 22-yard line for Danville.
We have a flag on the play.
And the typical East Lawrence jumping off sides. Again, right over the ball. So 5-yard penalty for East Lawrence. So 4th and 7 from the 17-yard line. The Hawks need to reach the 10-yard line. .5:16 on the clock. 15 on the play clock. Not in too big of a hurry to get the kids out there. They also have, I think, at least 2 timeouts, too. Trying to get them jump off sides. Almost did get us to jump off sides. So called timeout. So again, 5:16 on the clock in the second quarter. It is 0-0 right now. And kind of a recap of this. Well, East Lawrence has had the ball only in Danville's territory. He's come up with no points, got the ball down to the 13-yard line before 15 yards worth of penalties backed us up, and we came away with nothing. Danville has had nothing going on until this drive. And so they've been moving the ball. But again, this drive alone, there's been 20 yards worth of penalties. And the big thing is that it was one play. One play, they had an 18-yard pass reception, then tacked on with a 15-yard personal foul, which, again, our player came in helmet to helmet, high on the receiver. That's going to get called 99% of the time. And it was a penalty. Even back in the 90s, that would have been called spearing. So for all y'all that wore leather helmets and didn't wear any face masks, it still would have been a penalty back then. So here we go. 4th and 7 for the Hawks. Wouldn't be surprised to see if they try to make us jump again. Nope. They faked the jet. Quarterback's running for his life. And he's got some room to run. Oh, this is like a Chinese fire drill. He's going to be short, though. That play was like the curly shuffle out there. It sounded like the quarterback was going the whole entire time. So East Lawrence will be going on offense now. So it made it to about the 12-yard line. So a gain of 5 there. So East Lawrence now will have the ball the first time in Danville territory. 0-0, 4:57 on the clock. We've got some beef in there now. We got Romero and Jay Davis in the backfield. We got 10 seconds on the play clock, though. And Lucas Addy back there also. False start. Death by a million paper cuts is what's happening right now.
Why a million paper cuts and not 1,000?
A million hurts worse.
Okay.
There's my co-host that chimes in.
Only for math-related discussions.
That was more a logistic question than a math question. We're still trying to figure out what's going on because I don't know if, again, the White Hat has yet to make a call. I thought we got the snap off, but I thought we may have been jumping off, had people moving when the ball was snapped. But now our players are also counting, which makes my wife's heart flitter whenever she sees people counting because that means math is happening. So now explanations are abound, which is the second or third time the White Hat has gone to the Danville sideline. I don't think Coach Williams is particularly happy. I'm not sure what they did unless they told him to put more time on the clock. That's a great question. I don't have a clue what the call is either. So what I think they thought they saw something. So 3 guys in the backfield.
It's almost like the officials knew how exciting this game was going to be, and they sent us their quickest.
Yes, they're jazzing everything up. So I'm not sure what exactly we were running here. Now there's a flag. That might be face mask, though. So, again, that looks like 2 Chinese fire drill plays in a row. One for Danville and one for East Lawrence.
We have a flag on the play.
If you're going to throw the flag, White Hat, why discuss it? Just call the flag. Holding on East Lawrence.
Is there such a thing where you just throw the flag and then discuss it amongst yourselves to decide if you actually want to go with it?
You can throw it like for pass interference, and somebody can talk you out of it. But for holding, the only thing I can think they thought about was, again, hard to flutter, get ready, is the math part of it, because you would go half the distance to the goal. And so that's probably what they were discussing was the math part of this. So it is first down and 16 from the 6-yard line. Drop back, ball's going up to Smith. Whoa! Oh, he almost catches it. Second down and 16. He had it coming down but couldn't secure it when he hit the ground. Beautiful ball by 22.
Intended for number 9, J.J. Smith. It'll be second down.
The only thing about that, it is now 4:25, and we have not ran the clock by doing that, which means that Danville may have an opportunity to get the ball. Again, we got some beefy children in the backfield. Kane shaking and baking and shaking and baking. Ball makes it to about the 14-yard line. So gain of 8, so it'll be 3rd and 8 for the Eagles. Be 3rd down and 9 here. 3:54 on the clock. Our personnel is having issues. We probably have too many men on the field. Illegal participation by the Eagles. Paper cut.
What was the nature of the illegal participation?
We had 12 guys on the field.
Why can't you just say too many men on the field?
Because that's too fancy a word. Why can't you say steer wrestling? No, you have to say holding. Why can't it be jump off sides? No, it's illegal procedure. Or false start or offsides. So now it is from the 9-yard line, so it's 3rd and 14. Ball goes up. Smith catches it. Makes a juke. Makes another juke. Gets it to about the 29-yard line. So East Lawrence moves the chains. McClure to Smith. Ball to the 29-yard line. So a gain of 20 there on that pass. So 1st down for the Eagles. Maybe that'll jumpstart our hearts right there. Or as Motley Crue would say, kicks out my heart. Rolling out to the left. It's just a quarterback run because he's got no receivers looking. Did the ball get on the ground? The problem is none of the receivers were turning looking for a pass on that. So there was a fumble, but East Lawrence did recover. Clock's ticking, 2:47. Danville might think about calling timeouts here pretty soon. Loss of 6 here. 2nd and 16. Quick out route. Picked off, though, by number 1. That's going to the house. Touchdown by Danville. Interception. McClure throws an interception for a touchdown. Danville goes about 23 yards for the touchdown.
Well, you wanted it to be more exciting.
Well, again, there's new stuff happening all the time, that's for sure. Probably timeout for Danville. Danville's going to call timeout to get everything situated here. So again, at 2:18 in the 2nd quarter. Sorry, you didn't get that touchdown, but you're not coming to this broadcast for great film work. You're coming for my great perspective and my lovely velvety voice. Or there's nothing else to watch and you're really, really bored. So again, a 23-yard interception return by Danville for a touchdown. And Danville's lining up for it looked like an extra point. At halftime, the East Lawrence is going to have to figure out something on offense because we've been pretty solid with running the ball throughout the season, and we haven't been able to run the ball at all tonight.
You've probably talked about this before when I wasn't listening, but is there a young Nitchin on this team?
No, they are
Okay.
still in the middle schools.
Okay.
And how do you tell if a Nitchin is young? They're all short,
That's true.
including father and uncle. 2-point conversion for Danville. Throws the quick out route to the number 3 receiver. So 2-point conversion is good for Danville. So Danville goes up 8-0 in the second quarter.
Number 6, Wyatt Sanford. Well, 2 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the first half.
So now the Eagles have to be very careful because they are getting the ball here, and they have 2:18 on the clock. You want to be able to try to get something out of this, but you don't want to do something so dangerous that it ends up giving Danville the ball back. So big play for Danville there. Again, halftime adjustments need to be made, and we're going to have to find some fire because we are dead right now. So Danville will kick off. Deep for the Eagles is Kay McClure and Dalton Gay. You got to love it. If you're going to kick, have a guy with a lineman number kick. Pooches it up. Kane's going to get it about the 20-yard line. He gets it outside. Can he turn the corner? He turns the corner. He might be gone. He's at the 30. He's at the 20, the 10. McClure with a touchdown on the kickoff return.
Oh.
So a 75-yard kick return by McClure. That's a good way to answer. Now it's 2-point conversion time. But you should see that heavy set with Kay McClure running right behind the big boys. Maybe that's the light. That's the fire we need. Again, if I'm anybody, I'm not kicking off to us at all. I would give us the ball at the 50-yard line and try to onside kick every single time. Do not let 22 get a wide open area to run. 12 seconds on the play clock, and we're still trying to get lined up. And it's a delay game. Again, paper cuts. East Lawrence taking forever to get the formation and the play called. It reset. We weren't watching the clock. We were taking our time. In case you were wondering, I was looking at both clocks and they both were counting down. But now the white hat may be getting an earful from the Danville coach about that too.
So, what was the dress up theme today with all the minions walking around?
I don't know, Minions versus the purple thing that's on the Minion movie or whatever.
Oh, that's kind of clever. I do like a good dress up theme.
Yeah, it's overrated. Bah humbug. So we're still trying to figure out. This is about the third time that the white hat, looking at how Coach Williams is chewing on the white hat, I don't think we're going to get the penalty. I think we're going to be able to just go out there from our normal 2-point conversion stance. But in fairness, we were not in a hurry. There's also the official does hold his hand up. The back judge holds his hand up at 10 seconds to let you know about the clock. And the fans are asking for a technical, even though you don't get a technical in football.
I don't think they care.
No, I just think it's funny. Tee him up, sit him down, seatbelt him.
The fans have been more entertaining in the game up
That's
until that first
100%
touchdown.
sure. So they did not call the delay of game. They're saying that the clock was jacked up. Big 2-point conversion. Handed off to Dalton Gay, and it's not there. 2-point conversion fails. So it is, after all that hullabaloo, it is 6-8. Danville. Which, by the way, as you can see, well, as no, y'all can't see, as my wife can see, I keep track of the stats during the game, and I wrote down a flag for East Lawrence. Now I got to scratch it out, and it really kind of
messes up your.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, you can attest that I go back over these the next day and
you do
that because, well, I'm a stat nerd.
That's an understatement.
Because I do have the stats from East Lawrence football since 2008. So if you're wondering about anything, I can give that to you. But it may cost you. Depends on how bad you want it.
Mm. What does it cost?
Usually a Diet Pepsi. Or it depends on how much information you're asking for. Maybe multiple Diet Pepsis. So East Lawrence will now kick off. And I did kind of curse us there a little bit because this last 2 minutes is going to take forever. Ball is received at the 20-yard line by Danville. And it gets wrestled down. So Danville will start with the ball at the 26-yard line. 2:04 on the clock. We'll have to ask Stover, who's next door, about what he saw about the play clock. Stover, be ready to wear a headset in just a little bit. At halftime. There, I just warned Coach Stover that he's going to be wearing a headset.
We heard you.
Danville quarterback going to scramble, throws it upfield. Nobody's covered. Number one, he's got the ball at the 50-yard line. He gets knocked out. A breakdown in coverage as the receiver scrambles. Ball made it to the 47-yard line of East Lawrence. So a gain of 27 yards. So 1st and 10 for Danville on the East Lawrence side of the ball. Minute 54 went out of bounds, so the clock is stopped. Neither of the play clocks are going. Scrambling for the quarterback gets caught, may get a couple.
Pass complete to number 1.
They
Williams.
spotted about the 42-yard line, it appears.
The 42-yard line.
So gain of 5 there.
Gain of 4 yards.
They may have turned the play clocks off, even though if you look on the field, you can see the play clocks. They may have told both coaches that the play clocks are going to be held by the back judge, and so they'll have to watch for his hand signals. So I'm guessing, since I don't see the clocks moving. Scrambled by the quarterback again, who seems to be his best play, and he slides down. So the clock will be running now.
Ball down to the 38-yard line.
Ball's on the 38-yard line.
4 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for Hawks.
So about 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2-ish. 1:26 on the clock. I think Danville only has about one timeout left. Quarterback scrambling, but there's going to come back with a hold.
Number 4, Williams, quarterback keeper.
Good tackle by Kay McClure. But there's going to be a hold on the call. So holding on Danville. So the ball is moved back to the 48-yard line. So 3rd down and 11 for the Hawks. 1:05. He got taken out of bounds, so I don't think the clock should run. No, the clock is not running. Again, the play clock is not going on right now. Again, that's due to the fact they're probably doing it online. I mean, by the referee.
On the field?
Yeah. Good catch. Hits the middle of the defense. Ball's to the 27-yard line, so a gain of 21 yards. 1st down, 1st and 10. Clock is running, 51 seconds left. I don't know what he's waiting for. No, son. Wasted a lot of time to clock the ball. So it's 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line with 41 seconds left.
41 seconds remaining. Second down and 10 for Hawks.
It's going deep. Did he make the catch? He made the catch. Holy cow. But there is a flag on the field, though. That may be coming back. Holding on Danville. So that play is negated. Wow, scoring play gets called back on a holding call. Brought back to the 37-yard line, so another 10-yard penalty. So it's 2nd and 20 now. I can guarantee you, like I said last week, there is some Christmas cards being struck right as we speak. So 33 seconds left in the half. Rolling out. Throws it out of bounds. We got a player down right now. 24 seconds left on the clock.
Illegal substitution called against the Hawks.
Another penalty on Danville? For the fifth time, we're explaining something to the coach.
They're in a very explaining mood tonight.
They are. It shouldn't take that long to call a hold or whatever they're calling. But I have not seen anything signaled yet again.
And a dead ball.
That.
Sportsmanlike conduct ball against the Danville Hawks.
So it's now to the 48-yard line. So that was a 15-yarder.
What makes a hold a 15-yard?
I don't think it was a hold. Like I said, I
Oh.
didn't see a signal. So now it's 3rd and 35 for you math majors with 24 seconds. And if you're Danville, you want to be very careful with this because you don't want to throw it to where 22 can intercept it, or even McCoy or Jones or Dalton Gay. So this may be one of those times where if you need to know how many timeouts East Lawrence has, and it may just be safer just to run the ball and run the clock out.
Tell us about how they're lining up.
How they're lined up 2 by 2, and we got one deep 2 by 2 receivers. And they do run it.
Ooh.
It bounces off a tackle. It looks like it may have gotten horse collared, but we didn't call that. So the ball made it to the 40-yard line. Gain of 12. They were going to probably let the clock run out. So Danville High School will let the clock run out. So after a very dramatic, anticlimactic first
Both dramatic
quarter,
and anticlimactic.
Let me finish my statement here. First quarter and 10 minutes of the second quarter, very kind of snooze fest. We turn into a very interesting game where we have an interception for a touchdown. We have a kickoff return for a touchdown. We have multiple penalties by multiple different people and multiple explanations by the officials. So we will, as East Lawrence band comes up, we'll kind of give you a quick recap. Offensively, neither team bupkis. That's what's going on with that. Danville scored a touchdown interception, returned for a touchdown, got the 2-point conversion. East Lawrence then Kay McClure takes the very next kick and takes a yard, but the 2-point conversion fails. So that's where we are currently at. We are at Danville 8, East Lawrence 6 at halftime. And we will turn it over to our band as they set up for our KISS halftime show. If I can figure out which one, I want to go to that, right?
No, I think the microphone on your headset sounds better.
Oh, okay. So, well, again, figuring out things. So we'll let our band play as they set up. So we'll give that to you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of the East Lawrence High School Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Mr. Austin Shelton, drum major Liberty Brown, color guard classes Emma Perry and Missy Aldridge. Additional staff includes Victoria Wilson and America Bolden. Tonight's show is entitled Kiss Live, featuring the music of legendary rock band Kiss. Selections include Shout Out Loud, Bet, featuring trumpet soloist Bethany Reed, and Detroit Rock City. Drum major Liberty Brown is your band. Ladies and gentlemen, the East Lawrence High School Mighty Marching Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, the East West High School Mighty Marching Eagles.
While Danville gets set up, I do have to give props to East Lawrence for being a courteous visiting band on homecoming night and getting off the field with 11 and a half minutes to spare at halftime. Also, East Lawrence band sounded really good. I believe they are going to Russellville contest tomorrow. So good luck.
Yes. Give that to Stover. All right, for those of y'all wanting to know about the play clock, we have gotten our investigative journalist, Mr. Coach Stover here. He's going to tell us what happened. So, Stover, tell us what happened.
All right, so what was going on with the play clock? It was sticking. It would count down 14 seconds, stick, and then jump down to 4, stick, 1 second. So the play clock was sticking, so our guys couldn't get a good read of what the play, time was because it was sticking malfunctioning. So that's what happened with that. And it did that 3 or 4 times we noticed, but it did it on that 2-point conversion right there for sure.
And so what you saw at the end of the half was the play clock was being held by the officials on the field. And again, they'll give them hand signals for 10 second and 5 second. So, and then they just came up here to the booth that we're in. They turned the breaker off, turned the breaker on. So we'll kind of have to see how that goes. So since you're in here before Coach Stover goes back to his Steven Spielberg roles of filming greatness, what are your thoughts on the first half?
Sloppy.
By both teams.
Both teams. It was not a fun game to watch.
No, and that's one thing I was kind of saying. Like previous to this, like in the last 3 games, the crowd was into it. Both sides were into it. I mean, for a 6 to 8 game, I mean, it's almost like a wake.
I fear, being in the classroom with the guys all week and stuff like that. There was a little bit of looking ahead. And that's what I'm fearing. There was a little bit of looking ahead this first half. So hopefully we get in there in the locker room and Coach Hampton gets them woke up and we come out here and play like we're supposed to play.
Yeah, and I didn't tell you about this. Wilson's defense has come out to play. They've done a good job. Neither offense is doing much of anything right now.
No.
And that's a big issue. I mean, our bread and butter this year has been running the ball, and we've had one explosive play. And then after that, they have done a great job of containing Kane, and we just hadn't done anything else.
We've gotten lucky, too, on some plays. There's been several plays where they've had wide open down the middle. We're not getting up when they're on trips and not covering that guy, and they just hadn't hit that guy. So hopefully we can get that fixed.
Yeah, were they in trips on that one touchdown that got called back?
Yep.
That's what I thought. And then they also hit they hit that number 3 receiver multiple times.
There to the end, they had him right up the middle again at the quarterback season. That was going to be 6 on that. So we got lucky there too.
And that's the big problem right now. We have speed at our defensive ends, and I think that they have trouble blocking them, and that's where you get two of the holding penalties. Did you see what the personal foul call was?
I did not see it.
I didn't know because I was like minus 10. Then all of a sudden minus 15. I was like, yikes.
I thought it was maybe a holding call, and all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah. I was like, okay, maybe the ref doesn't know how to count. That was like 5 extra yards. And one thing I was telling my wife is the bad thing is that we're getting conferences with the officials, and they're counting it off before they tell us what the penalties are.
Yep.
I mean, and Coach Williams for Danville, He's had, the Yalta Summit. He's had the Potsdam Summit. He's had all these different summits over there with the white hat over and over and over again about different calls. And I'm like, that ain't a good sign if you have to sit there and explain every single one of your calls.
Right.
And even the officials going to each other, talking to each other about stuff. And I'm like, that's not a good look.
I mean, even the one over here where we, they called the, defensive player personal foul on our guy, the targeting, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
So let's go old school with it. To me, it would have been spearing. That's
the only thing I can think of.
Yeah,
I'm not sure I got it on camera real well because as I was moving it, he made the hit. So I'm not sure if I got it on camera real well.
Well, blind eye to blind eye, he hit him high and he hit him in the head. And the way we play football nowadays, it's going to be.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Yeah, and
Coach Hampton was all mad, but
well, Coach Hampton's usually kind of
he's going to be mad about it. But yeah, I was kind of like, I can see the flag.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I mean, it's different if the kids had caught it and he was coming up the field, but he caught it, took one step, and it blew him up. And that's for the safety of the kids and for both the defender and the offensive player. Again,
it gets a team fired up, but like you said, it's what we're in now. It's the football we play now.
Yeah, I mean, because I played back when you can high-low people, and that was legal. Yeah. I loved it. That was one of my favorite things to be able to do. You sure you don't want to do this for a living?
Negative.
Wow, you're perfect.
I'm a shy guy. Y'all know that I'm really reclusive and shy.
I mean.
Well, you get this way. You're going to have to get Coach Hampton find somebody else to film when they need them. So.
Well, I mean, we both have face for radio, so
yeah, that's for sure. You got that right. That's for daggum sure.
So what at halftime? What are your suggestions for adjustments?
Well, somebody's not happy downstairs.
So the door does shut pretty loud, doesn't
it? We've got to figure out something. Running the ball because they're putting like 8 or 9 in a box on us. Yep. So they know what we're going to do. We've had a couple times where, we had to pass over here that Kane hit our guy right on the spot, and we've got to hold on to the ball. I mean, returning the punt was 6 points right there and nobody around, and we just dropped the ball. So it's just we got to fix the silly mistakes like that. I mean, those things, it's a different ball game. We're up by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said earlier, it's like death by a million paper cuts because our penalties all year long. Like we almost kept that one drive open for Danville. I think we did with just jumping off sides. I mean, it was 3rd and 13, and we're jumping off sides.
Yep.
There's no
silly penalties. And then on defense, I mean, defense isn't too bad except for we're letting them get that guy off, especially when they're running trips. We're not getting up on the line. We're not pushing. We're not doing anything, and we're letting this guy get up the middle, and that's what's hurt us. I mean, as far as running the ball, we're stopping them. They're not doing much.
Yeah, and that's the thing. What we're going to have to, like Danville's kind of doing. Danville has like that spy that's on Kane.
Yep.
And that's what's when the quarterback's busting loose because let's be honest, our defensive ends are flying by their tackles. Yep. So he's going to step up in the pocket, and then he's scrambling. I mean, it looked like a Chinese fire drill out here earlier where he was just running around. And then he finally decided to take off. So that's one thing we gotta be able to sew him in because early on when they were trying to pass, he was getting nothing, and they were jamming it upside them in the middle too. So but both teams are going to figure out something to hang the hat on, and neither team has really found much to hang a hat on offensively.
And I mean, Coach Rick's over there with me. There's been a handful of times that he's called what they're about to run right off the bat, and they ran it. So we've got to get the personnel in the right position. We've got to make sure our linebackers. The big thing is our linebackers reading that stuff and recognizing it.
Yep. And just got to make the plays.
Yep.
You can lead the horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So Stover, if you ever want to do this for real, just let me know, and I'll be happy to have you co-pilot.
Will we get fined by the FCC? I mean, how's that work?
No, but I mean, people we may lose face in the community. Well, Coach Stover, I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good to help.
I appreciate it. Coach Stover, one of the good guys in the world, stopping by and kind of giving us a look, see what's going on. Halftime right now. West Morgan 20, Hatton 6. And another shocker right now, Wilson 14, Brooks 10. Next score that doesn't make me sad, Central 35, West Limestone 19. As again, Deschler is off, and currently Fairview 20, Lawrence County nothing. So we are going to continue on. We got about 2 minutes left in halftime. I'm going to rest the golden pipes, and you can watch the crowning of the Danville homecoming queen. And if you look and squint, you can probably see Mr. Doyle Hensley out there with his daughter. So we'll come back to you in about 5 minutes.
At this time, I would also like to welcome the 2024 Danville High School homecoming queen, Miss Molly Garner, who will be crowning our 2025 homecoming queen tonight. Assisting Ms. Garner is Danville High School Principal, Dr. Brian Ellis, Assistant Principal, Dr. Cody McCain, and Senior Cheerleader, Ms. Zariah Wiggins. Without further ado, your 2025 Danville High School homecoming queen is Miss Josie Bailey. Congratulations. Ceremony. Thank you.
They usually sometimes they'll ask for it, but they're not sending their aid through the water. I can tell you right now, how many times the lockout is gone and plane calls to the bed. So As we return back from halftime, again, just a quick recap of some of the scores around the area in our region. West Morgan 20, Hatton 6, Wilson 14, Brooks 10, Central 35, West Limestone 19, and Fairview 20, Lawrence County nothing. In Danville, the Danville Hawks lead your East Lawrence Eagles 8-6. Danville scored on an interception return for a touchdown. The following kickoff, East Lawrence returns the kickoff for a touch, 75 yards. Cam McClure for a touchdown, but the 2-point conversion fails. So neither offense has produced anything. Both teams are struggling to move the ball consistently. Both teams have moved it here or there, but both teams are also shooting themselves in the foot by penalties, whether it's holding penalties, offside penalties, or the last drive. Danville had a wide open pass, go down the field, and then with a 15-yard penalty added onto that, then it's 10-yard hold, 10-yard hold, 15-yard unsportsmanlike. So both teams are killing themselves with penalties. So we'll see if there's any adjustments that have been made for either team. Early on, Danville had some success running the ball right at East Lawrence, but it seems like the Eagles did a good job of stuffing that up. East Lawrence, really, we have had something, we have been able to get the run game and lean on that throughout the year, but we haven't been able to do much of anything like that right now. So it's all kind of up and grabs. So the second half here, East Lawrence shall be kicking off to Danville. So we will start off on defense. Again with the score, Danville 8, East Lawrence 6. Oh, I'm sorry. This is me being dumb. That's right. We deferred and we get the ball in the second half. Yay, Coach Ferguson. Good job. Way to pay attention. So East Lawrence will start with the ball first. Let's see if they decide to be not intelligent and decide to kick off to us. Again, Cam McClure and Dalton Gay sitting in the back, waiting for the kick. They kick it high to about the 35-yard line. Smith makes one miss, makes another miss, almost breaks loose. And a flag goes down. Not sure what that's about. I believe it's on Danville. Nathan Head telling us that's on Danville. And we wait forever to call it. Call it. And call it. There we go. He's getting the number, I think. Good gravy. Come on, son. Call the penalty. And we have another meeting in the middle of the field. The flag was thrown. Call the name, call the number, and let's giddy up and go. Well, I'm not sure what that 5-yard penalty was, but Danville had a 5-yard penalty. So East Lawrence will get the ball in the first half at the 49-yard line of midfield. Throw a swing route out to Dalton Gay, and it's incomplete. Second down and 10. Seems like sometimes we just abandon our run game altogether. And we have a 25% completion percentage this season, so that may not be the best thing to do. And the floodgates just open up. Ball goes back to the 45-yard line, so a loss of 4 there. So it's 3rd and 14. We're going backwards, not forwards. And if you go backwards, we all know you're going to step in the ain'ts if you go backwards. And the play clocks seem to be functioning again. So trips up top. Kane running for his life, which may be the best thing for East Lawrence. Good block upfield by Smith. Kane's taking it down the sideline, and he's going to score, and I do not see any penalties on the field. Or do I? You got to be kidding me if they're going to call that on Smith. I thought that was a good block, but what do I know? So the touchdown is negated by a holding call downfield. So it'll be 3rd down. Well, that's not where the hold did not take place right there. The hold took place at about the 30-something yard line. Okay, there we go. So the ball is placed at the 44-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 3 from the 44-yard line. So that was a gain of 11 despite the flag. So 3rd and short. Gay tries to get to the outside. Can he turn the corner? He can't. And the ball is fumbled. And it's turned over. So a fumble loss for East Lawrence. Not the way that we want to be able to start the second half. So now I got a feeling you're about to see Danville take all the clock they can, try to run the ball and go tick, 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 tick. So again, first drive of the second half for Danville. They run it right to the bubble. What I mean by the bubble is that we have a one technique that's lined inside the guard, and that's where they're flipping their fullback to, and that's where they're running it. The ball makes it to the 48-yard line, 47-yard line. So gain of 9 on the play, 2nd and 1. Again, Danville not in a hurry to run it, and they shouldn't be in a hurry. And they found that gap out there too. Boom, kick out. And there it is. They have that right there if they want it.
And also number 11, Carolina cleared the ball down inside the 40-yard line, about the 37. Plays Wilson first down, Danville Hawks brought to you by Elite Mobile Home Transportation in Danville.
So the ball makes it to about the 38-yard line. So another gain of 9 yards for Danville. 1st and 10. I'd run the same play. And they do. Ball makes it to the 32-yard line. So it looks like about a gain of 5 there. So 2nd and 5 on the 32-yard line in East Lawrence territory for Danville. Second verse, same as the first. Run the same play. Whoa, gets lit up in the backfield. Smith drills him in the backfield for a loss. So a loss of 2. So 3rd and 7 here. See if they go with that trips look again that Stover was talking about. Nope. Quarterback keeper, but Tyler Bales is there, so a loss of yardage there. So brought it back to the 39-yard line, so a loss of 5, 4th and 12. Tyler Bales with the tackle for loss on that play. So it's 4th and 12. We'll see what Danville does. If you have a quick kick, that would be a good time for it. Which I think they may be doing. Swing route to the running back. Makes one person miss, but it's going to be way short. Somebody's down the sideline for East Lawrence. Can't see who that is. Looks like Maddox Harville. So East Lawrence will start with their second series, 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line. Chandler Balding gets nothing on that play. I don't think he won't like it. I think he wants more. 2nd and 10, 34-yard line. And the floodgates are opened. Third and 10. Just dropping back is probably not going to be the best thing for us because We got our Swiss cheese blocking going on. Quick now route out there to Smith. And he still won't go down because he's built like a fire hydrant. Fire hydrant is built short and stocky. So a gain of 1 on that. So 4th and 9 from the 35-yard line, and East Lawrence will punt. So Kay McClure is lined up to punt. We've had, again, adventures in kicking lately. Punt is up. And it is down at the 44-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line of Danville. 5:45 on the clock. East Lawrence 6. Danville 8. So Danville was having success running it straight at us until we made an adjustment, and we had multiple tackles for loss there. They are allowing Danville an extraordinary amount of time to call plays from the sideline. So tight end this time, and he's going to be open if we're not careful. And there it is right there down the middle of the field. He's open if he can get there, and it's wide open, and that is a touchdown. We had nobody over top at all. No one there. A 56-yard touchdown pass. They got into a tight end trips. Our safety was in between the number 2 and 3 receiver, and nobody was there for the number 3 receiver running right up the middle of the field. Two-point conversion time. If you were there for the halftime and you listened to Stover talk, that's one of the things that Stover talked about was in trips receivers that we were not covering up that number 3 receiver, and that's exactly what happened. So incomplete pass for the 2-point conversion, which helps East Lawrence out. So now it is East Lawrence 6, Danville 14. So either a breakdown in coverage or just a good play by Danville. That is the type of insight that a Craig Stover will give you. .535 on the clock, 14-6, Danville. Probably going to have another sky kick for Danville if they were smart. And it's up. McClure does get the ball at about the 29-yard line. They have him wrapped up this time. So East Lawrence out on offense. First and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback keeps the ball, makes one play. Danville's doing a great job of hemming up McClure. Okay, McClure with a gain of 2 there, so it is second down and 8. A 40-yard line. Dalton Gay breaks one loose, breaks one's free. He's up. He's to the 30. Gets tackled. Great job of hitting the hole and hitting it hard. So Dalton Gay busts one loose to about the 19-yard line. So gain of 41 by Gay. First and 10 for the Eagles. And paper cut 1,000,001. East Lawrence of the flag. False start. So first down and 15. Ball on the 24-yard line. Ball snapped high. Smith with the ball in the backfield, nothing there. High snap kind of slowed the play down a little bit. Appears to be a loss of 1 there. But a 5-yard penalty, though, on Danville. Not sure what it may have been. A 5-yard face mask. So his ball is to the 20-yard line. It's still first down. Quarterback run. Nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. Pushed back to the 27-yard line, so a loss of 7 there. So we are at second down and roughly about 17 yards. Yeah, 17 or 18 yards. Going backwards, throws it up for Gay. Gay can't catch it. Love the encouragement from the fans. People that haven't played a ounce of downs on football field telling people how to play the game. Love it. Opens up the floodgates. Intercepted. So interception. So turnovers hurting the Eagles again. So Danville will take over. It is 3:19. Ball is on the 36-yard line for the Hawks. Coming back in their running formation. Yep, they should run it up top. Nope, running the counter back. The other quarterback counter. He splits the gap, and it's going to be a first down. Ball to the 48-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Danville. Power play again for Danville. And East Lawrence going for the knockout punch instead of wrapping up and tackling. And it costs us an extra yardage there. So it's going to be to the 41-yard line of East Lawrence. So first down. So first down and 10 as Danville takes it across the 50-yard line. 2:23 on the clock. Quarterback GT again. Had him wrapped up in the backfield, but he still gets yardage. So gain of 4. Minute 45. Tackle in the backfield by Tyler Young and Eli Tucker. So ball back to the 39-yard line, a loss of 2. So it is 3rd down and 8 for the Hawks. Minute left in the third. And Danville will call a timeout before the play clock runs out. Again, it's 42 seconds in the third quarter. Danville is up 14-6. turnovers have been huge again for the Eagles. We had a punt return that looked like it was going for a touchdown that turned into a fumble loss. We had the ball. We threw an interception for a touchdown in our own side of the field. Then our first series in the second half was a fumble. And then as we were driving down the field and we had the ball in Danville's territory, we throw an interception. So Danville now has it 3rd and 8 from the 39-yard line. Wouldn't be surprised if they run the ball here. They run the jet to the outside. Oh, jet pass. Oh, it's incomplete. The receiver got behind our defender, which they ran that for a touchdown against Wilson, I believe, or West Limestone, one of those two teams. They ran that jet pass for a touchdown. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. They're in that tight end trips again. Oh, they're punting. The punt goes down. And so they drive the Eagles back to about the 5-yard line on that punt. So East Lawrence will start with the goalpost in the shadow of their back. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 14-6. Danville. Again, 1st and 10 on the 5-yard line. Straight give to Gay. He pops it to the outside again. Found something in Dalton Gay the last 2 drives. Gain of about 7 on that. So the 12-yard line. So a gain of 7. So 2nd down and 3. Quarterback run. So that is the end of the third quarter. Not sure how many McClure got on that. We'll have to see. So at the end of the third quarter, it is Danville 14, East Lawrence 6. So now East Lawrence is going to have to get out of the shadow of our own end zone. Let's see what. Still don't know if we got the first down or what the situation is as far as down and distance right now. Looks like there may be a 1 on the down box, so Kane may have gotten the first down. The ball is on the 15-yard line, so I'm assuming he may have gotten the first down. They do give the first down. So Kane did get the first down. So a gain of 3, first down. So it's 1st and 10 for East Lawrence. Start of the fourth quarter, so we have 12 minutes. So 2-by-2 formation here. Start of the fourth quarter. It is 1st and 10 for East Lawrence at the 15-yard line. Gay runs the ball, but it doesn't look like he got much of anything. He got a yard. So 2nd and 9 from the 16-yard line. Play clock down to 8. Dropping back. And nothing from McClure. He gets sacked. McClure getting pinated out there right now this half. Not just this half, this game. So ball to the 13-yard line. So a loss of 3 on that sack of McClure. It is 3rd and 12 at the moment. Drop back. The best play we have is Kane scrambling. He's not able to break that tackle. So that's going to look like it's going to well short of the first down. Looks like the ball made it to the 16-yard line, so a gain of 3. So 4th and 9. Officials timeout on the field.
Number 22, McClure, back to 28, Danville, on the 4th down, back to the season.
So East Lawrence will punt. Snapped over his head. Can't get out of the end zone. He does get out of the end zone. The snap goes over his head. And so now East Lawrence will give the ball to Danville at the 7-yard line. So Danville will start with the ball at the 8-yard line. So it's 1st and goal for Danville at the 8-yard line of East Lawrence. .941 left in the game. Quarterback sneak for Danville, and he's going to score, it looks like. So Danville scores on an 8-yard quarterback sneak. And they will probably be going for 2. Two-point conversion. And jumped off sides. So it's 2-point conversion for the half-yard line. 1.5-yard line, excuse me. And nothing there.
Number 12, on quarterback keeper, stop short of the line of game. 2 point conversion attempt is no good. We have 9 minutes,
So 6-20,
32 seconds remaining.
Danville High
in the
School.
ball game. Your score, Danville Hawks 20. East Lawrence Eagles 6.
So East Lawrence has got a whole lot to do and not a lot of time to do it in. It's 9:32 on the clock right now. And we are needing 2 scores. Again, deep for the Eagles is Dalton, Gay, and Smith. They're moving Kane to where they're aiming at kicking. Pushed it up. Kane gets it at about the 25-yard line with a full head of steam. So East Lawrence will start this next drive from the 48-yard line. We're still waiting for a football to get out there. There it is. So 48-yard line. Dalton trying to get to the outside. Taken down from behind. Second and 11. Second down. 11 to go. Drop back to pass. Throws it across the middle. Caught by the other Smith brother. Caught by Kavian Smith for maybe measured here. Nope, they called a first down. So first down for the Eagles. Ball's on the 42-yard line. Drop back deep. Going backwards, that's not a good thing to do. Throws the ball up for grabs. Almost caught. Dangerous pass. So second down and 10 from the 42-yard line of the Danville Hawks. Three receiver set up top. Kavian needs to be on the ball. On the ball. False start, East Lawrence. So second down and 15 now from the 47-yard line. 8:25 on the clock here. Still have plenty of time. Sometimes we're worried about talking to the cheerleaders and playing. Kane scrambling. I didn't make it to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 15 from the 47-yard line. Oh, they did call intentional grounding. Late flag, but they are probably determining if he threw it across the line of scrimmage or not, which he did not. So that is a loss of down. So it is 4th down now. Should be 4th down. No, 3rd down. No, 3rd down's correct. That's right. From the 38-yard line. Timeout by East Lawrence. Not sure what was going on. The fans were up in arms about something. So the intentional grounding call puts the Eagles in a big, big hole here. It's about 3rd and 30. So again, currently the situation is it's 8:01 in the 4th quarter. East Lawrence 6, Danville 20 at the moment. Thing about it, you don't have to get all of the chunk right now back. Just need a little bit of it. Quick throw to, that Preston McCoy with the catch, but it looked like a forward pass, and then another forward, looked like 2 forward passes. So that's coming back. So 2 forward passes there, so that's coming back. Because the first pass was not a backwards pass. Watch the video. It was illegal forward pass. So going backwards to the 33-yard line. Third and 35. It's 4th down. I've lost some downs somewhere, so I'm not sure what exactly is going on, what down it is, to be honest. I don't think we have enough on the field. Still trying to get our punt return on the field. Punts up. Fair caught, and that's going to be a flag. That is not knowing football there.
Personal foul called against the Eagles. Really played that first period.
So Danville will again start with the ball on East Lawrence side of the field on the 43-yard line. So it's 7:44 in the fourth quarter. And you're probably about to see number 11 straight ahead for a couple of times. No, the quarterback up the middle. Quarterback makes it to the 35-yard line. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2. $7:24 on the clock. Yeah, not in a hurry for Danville. 2nd and short here. Just power straight ahead. Breaks one tackle. Ball makes it to the 22-yard line. Gain of 13, first down, 1st and 10 for Danville. $6:11 on the clock. Power straight ahead again. Got a wide open gap out there.
Now plays number 11, Ford. And about 5 yards on the play, be 6-5.
Ball makes it to the 17-yard line, so a gain of 5, 2nd and 5. 5:34 on the clock. Not really sure this is about. The offensive linemen are going to be killing themselves because they have a 45 play clock, and they put the ball in play, and they're already in their stance. And we still got another 20 seconds before they snap it. Snap should be coming here now. Straight ahead again. Met him in the backfield. Still making some yards out of it. Nope. Loss of 2, so 3rd and 7. Clock is the friend of Danville. Fake jet. Quarterback keeps it up the middle. Going to get caught from behind, but we let him go. So it'll be 4th down. Some unpleasantries being said out there, it seems like. Timeout by East Lawrence. So it's 4th and 6, 4 minutes on the clock. East Lawrence calls a timeout. Looks like trying to make cooler heads prevail right now. Try to get you some updated scores right now. If I can find them. Brooks 35, Wilson 21, West Morgan a final 23-14 over Hatton. And see if I can find Central game. Eventually I'll find Central somewhere around here. Fairview 55, Lawrence County 6. Central 49, West Limestone 27. 4 minutes left. This is a 4th down play here for Danville. False start on Danville. Good gravy. Timeout by Danville. So we had an offside, a timeout, offsides timeout. So as we said, it's 3:54 on the clock.
Ball on the Eagle 23-yard line.
Gonna throw the ball, throws it away basically. That was interesting. So East Lawrence will start again. They're going to have to go fast and go quick. It's 3:54. They need 2 scores. Ball is on the 23-yard line. So Jacob Whitlow was lined up at quarterback, and he gained 1 yard on an accidental gain instead of a sack. So it's 2nd and 9. Throws the ball up, and it's intercepted. So 3rd down and 9. 3:11 on the clock. Draw back, and he's going to get sacked. Nope. Avoids, gets sacked. So -5 on that one. It is 4th and 14. Lining up the punt. Doesn't look good when you can't get the personnel out there on the field. Clear with the punt. Fair catch. So 2:16 on the clock, 20-6. Danville is up. Danville will probably run the ball. They decide to throw the ball. Somebody probably should go over there and slap the coach. Sorry for all you 34 listeners out there. Straight ahead. Gets the ball to the 45-yard line. 2nd and 5. Clock ticking down to under 2 minutes, a minute 41. Quarterback GT straight up the gut. Lucas Addy with the tackle. Third and 4. Under a minute left. Third down. Gain of 1. 4th and 3 from the 43-yard line. And Danville's going to choose not to run another play. So at the end of the game, Danville 20, East Lawrence 6. There's not much I can say about this game, ladies and gentlemen. East Lawrence comes in and we lose this ball game. Next week, we will be at Alabama A&M where we play Columbia. Again, not much I can say about this game. Danville played harder than us. They came out and they played a less dirty game. We put the ball on the ground, 3 interceptions, fumbled the ball, gotten multiple penalties. Danville was the better team at that juncture. So, again, this is where we're at. Join us next week as we're at Alabama A&M for East Lawrence and